Today I'm setting up and trying out the Ambiano Filter Coffee Machine. This was $14.99, we got it on the online Aldi store. So we've been using filter coffee machines for a long time. We've had one for years and years, the basic Krups one that just filters coffee through papers and keeps it warm for a short time. But this one actually has a built-in clock timer, which you can program up to 24 hours in advance. So we love filter coffee and we love the smell of it drifting around the house. So it makes over a litre of coffee. You've got the digital control with LCD display, keeps warm function. It stays hot for 40 minutes. The reusable filter you just wash out, or you can pop those coffee bags in there. The jug is glass, although it does feel very light, this box. And what I like about this is the auto pause function. So with the Krups machine, you had to let the whole thing filter before you could grab a cup. But with this one, while it's pouring, you can take it off, pour yourself a coffee, and then put it back on, and it just restarts when you put it back on. And non-slip feet. So let's take it out of the box and see what we're looking at. So here it is. It looks really smart. It's got a nice sized jug. It is quite light. I've plugged it in and we've got the clock display here, and I'll set the clock to the right time. You can set the program. I've not worked out how to do that yet, but it's all in the manual here along with the cleaning instructions and the care guide. If you don't want to program it, you could literally just fill it with your favourite coffee, press on, it'll start up, press off if you don't need it. And then just in the top, we've got the filter, which you take out and wash when you've used it. Or if you don't want to keep using and washing this, you can use the filter papers just in the top there as well. Or you could stick those little coffee pod bags that you can buy from the shops in. Just underneath there, that's where the water comes out, and that also helps to hold the lid up while you put in your coffee in. And it does come with a handy little scoop. So I'm going to set the clock up. I've got myself some coffee. I've used this one before, it's really nice. And then we'll get it going and I'll bring you back. So I've set the clock up. It's the easiest clock I've ever worked. Literally, you just press the program button. It comes up with clock there. You use the hour and minute buttons to adjust it. If you leave it, it just turns off, but the clock stays on. If you want to set a program, you press that button again. It says timer. Again, you use the same buttons to put your time that you want it to come on. It's 24-hour clock, so you can't get confused with morning or evening. And then if you leave it, that is now set for the time I've put into it. If you press that again before it went off, it would just come on automatic. I've popped my coffee in the top and I've got the jug ready. It's going to make about 8 cups. Put cold water in there, and then I'm going to pour that water into the back of the machine. So you can use that jug to work out exactly how many cups you want to make, rather than guessing and possibly overfilling it. Pop the lid down, tap the jug on, and that should start in 5 minutes. And I'll bring you back. So that's just clicked on at the right time. And that's filtering through slowly. Just sounds like a normal filter coffee machine. So we'll leave that for a few minutes to get going. So there we have it, that's just finished. Took about 8 minutes. I filled it up to 8 cups, but of course some of that water's been taken up by the coffee in the top. Got my cups ready. smells delicious. I love the smell of fresh coffee. That plate is going to stay hot and stay on for 40 minutes, and then it just automatically turns off. Delicious, fresh filtered coffee. So there you have it, the Ambiano Filter Coffee Machine. This is something I'll be using daily. I'm going to set it up on the counter and it's going to have a permanent place. Easy to use and a good looking piece of kit. So I hope that's helped someone. Thanks for watching.